Guys, Hexer18, how's it going? In this video, I'm going to answer a question from a YouTube user. He did not want to give me his username out to the public or on this YouTube video, so I'm just going to read his question and answer it for him. What do I do if my computer gets compromised? Well, the first thing you should consider is you want to take your computer off the internet, disconnect it from your Ethernet, wireless, and then troubleshoot the problem offline. Think of all the activity issues that you have came across that popped up, or did something pop up on your computer? Did a password get changed? Write them all down. Anything that had happened to you. Did you fall as a victim for malicious software? Did you recently install something, download something that you weren't really sure about what website it was from? Have you gave out your password or any information out to anyone over the internet that you had came across? Well, if not, and you didn't know what really happened, it might be a good idea to just stay disconnected from the internet, and like I said, just try to troubleshoot the problem. You can boot a live CD such as Ubuntu, and you can check out to see if you had any problems, or you can actually boot up a live CD of Ubuntu and back up your files, drag and drop those files over to a flash drive or something. But make sure those files aren't going to be those aren't compromised files, that aren't contained of viruses. Make sure they're clean. But the best and easiest way is just to reformat your system, your hard drive from the very beginning, what was like nice and clean. Start all nice and clean, like you did when you first bought the machine or the hard drive. Of course, you're going to lose all your files that you had stored on that hard drive. So that's why it's a very important thing to back up your files to another hard drive or a flash drive. To reformat, you can use the operating system disk that came with it, Windows disk, or you can use a live CD called Derek's Boot and Nuke to restore your machine to its factory settings. Always keep recovery CDs in the operating system disk nearby. That is why it's good to keep your stuff when you buy them. Change your passwords. Can't stress how much it's very painful when your computer has been compromised and you may or may not know if there's a keylogger on there. And the keylogger, it records all the keystrokes that you had made. So change every password on every account that you have on the internet, whether it's a bank, a Facebook, a form site, anything like that. Any of the passwords could get in the wrong hands. They could be using it against you, selling it underground, or even making purchases on the internet themselves. It's very important to that you do not make these changes on that compromised system. Make the changes on another computer in the household, or at a friend's house, or at a library, while your system is being recovered, reformatted, or something. Now, also, when you completely reformat, make sure you install the very first thing is an antivirus, a firewall. You guys know the security program, so you go out and grab them, you download those, install those. For future reference, you might want to consider using a password cloud service like using LastPass, or using 1Pass, or KeyPass. There's one. So also, another thing you want to probably do is change your internet habits, or what you're doing. If you're downloading pirated software from a random website, or you downloaded something that you thought was legit, maybe you want to think about it and kind of look up on Google to see if that site is legit or not. If it's been read some comments on the stuff that you're downloading or something. It might be a bad file. Only download the stuff that you trust. If you think you're uncomfortable with it, don't download it. Simple as that. Um, Now, if the download may even look legit, it or even run legit, it might have a virus binded with that file. There's free binding softwares out there that you can bind a virus with that, an executable. So easily backtrack. You guys know backtrack in my videos. You can make an executable in a few minutes, and if they don't have the antivirus on there, they can run that as a backdoor easily. If a website tells you that you need to download extra plugins or something that they can't see on your video, like if there's a video on that site and it says you need to download this, don't download it unless it's directly from Adobe's website. That you're gonna see that stuff on porn, on pirated TV shows, stuff like that, that has web-based plugins. It's tricking the user into downloading that, thinking it's legit, and it's actually taking control of their system or downloading some malicious file to their system. Like I always say, never trust anything that's coming from a site if you don't really know what it's coming from. Always use that SSL connection when it's available. Now, my final statement here is security has always been growing. It has always been a big issue for computers over the years. No matter what security programs or what operating system you're using, I use Mac, even Mac, you are still vulnerable to the internet. If you're wondering how is Mac vulnerable, well, there's a JavaScript, uh, you know, vulnerability out there that I know of that can be used against me right now. The most important thing that is to keep your data secure. Okay, when you're on the internet, when you're on your system, if it's very confidential information, don't store it on your computer's hard drive. Put it on another hard drive or a flash drive, encrypt it, hide it. That's it. You're good to go. Your actions and your decisions are the only thing that's keeping you safe online. You need to choose wisely, okay? Stay safe out there, guys. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Stay tuned for more. Take care.